I knew this day would come. I knew since the first day I started this series. I knew that I'd have to do this eventually. I knew, but... oh God, why did I allow this to happen? The Rickenbacker. The worst part of the game. The most unimaginative, boring, cheap-ass, painful, and poorly constructed entire part of the game. I may end up committing suicide because of this part.
We arrived planetside via the shuttle on June 15th at 0800 hours. Kerenskin was the first one out the door. Never even bothering to do a level B hazard suit exam. Not wanting to let that little triumph suit
At least we learn more
right after him.
about the many and how they got onto the ship.
Senior officers of the Rickenbacker down to the surface of an uncharted body, but both those idiots were going to get all the glory for the UNN and try if they could. Damn. Time for inspection. More later.
Anyway, the interesting what's in the first room is if you look at one window, you will see space. Other window, flesh.
We must remove the foul black eggs. The many
has vomited on this deck.
These eggs are an experiment of the many, and will in time spawn the next generation of annelid, which you will have no hope of destroying. Steel yourself for a struggle, human. They fear you, for you are my avatar.
Alright. As you can just heard from that, they're even recycling the same objectives. That's right. We're going baby hunting again. Because the many have put 16 red and black eggs that, when hatch, are gonna launch some kind of gigantic creature or something very painful that's going to murder me and will be impossible for me to stop. Unfortunately, the many are so incredibly stupid that not only do they not defend these eggs, but they also put them in some incredibly stupid places. And you'll find out later. Just give me a moment to get rid of these 3 turrets. I'm trying to hack them to save ammo. See, it's either an ingenious trap or a stupid trap. Because this entire railing has 3 turrets in front of it, which would probably damage the railing in real life if that happened. Especially since almost every other ladder in the Rickenbacker has been damaged by some clawed creature. So I honestly doubt the ladder would remain after being pelted with bullets and rockets. But anyway, to the first 2 unguarded eggs. So now, in this horribly designed dungeon, spaceship, just feels like one long corridor with buttons anyway. We gotta deal with 2 eggs. See? Flame barrels. You know, they'd explode if you shoot them. But anyway, there's one.
Good.
You murdered their children!
But there are 15 left.
15 more. We have to do the same thing 15 times over. But at least it gets easy. Here's another one. 14 more. This is going to be a long journey. At least we got some interesting audio logs to hear.
The eggs were lying in a semicircle in the middle of what looked like a crash crater. There were hundreds of those things, hundreds. As we got closer, you could hear them. Not the eggs, the things inside them. It was like music. I was scared out of my mind.
A rumbler showed up.
Things up close.
But now, what are we gonna do about this rumbler? Oh, let's take some pot shots, shall we? Oh, and the reason why I'm taking out my energy pistol is because you're about to find out there's also a robot. That's right, also a robot. Which just shot the rumbler and did not kill said rumbler. That was a death blast to the face. That rumbler should have died. It was a... Anyway, now I gotta deal with a rumbler, a security bot. What? Oh, god damn it. Damn, no. Now there's two rumblers. Two rumblers and a security bot. Now let's try and use this bot to our advantage. We can weaken them, and then we can make the robot explode. Emphasize the ass part of this level. Sorry if I'm sounding very satirical, but that's probably not going to happen for quite a bit, unfortunately. What? You mean the rumbler that I shot up, got hit by a death beam, and was in front of a robot when it exploded, did not die? I have to beat them up with Crystal Sally. You know what? I think I'm gonna rename Crystal Sally. From now on, she is my negotiator. I can solve any problem with a friend, as long as I have my negotiator with me. But also, there's a cyber assassin somewhere around here.
Soldier, this is Captain William Diego. There isn't much time, so you must listen. I have the unique advantage of seeing this whole situation from every imaginable perspective. Until recently, I was a pawn of those vile and disgusting creatures, those corruptors of mind and body. I've managed to cleanse myself of their putrescence, but I've been severely compromised in the process. I'm in the sick bay on the foredeck of the Rickenbacker. I would come to you if I could, but that's an impossibility. You'll understand when we meet. Now get to it. And soldier, stay alive.
Now that was cool. I mean, that badass log we had of him from earlier proves that we were gonna encounter him again. And that is just awesome. But the only downside is, you probably know what's going to happen if you've played System Shock 1, System Shock 2, or Bioshock. He'll be dead. No matter how quickly you go through this, he's gone. There he is. There's the cyber assassin. And a spider. Damn it, toxin. Oh no. I don't have any of those. That is not good. That is not good at all. Not in the slightest. Oh, there's also an egg right over there. That is just from the funniest of places.
Overload in the Meson acceleration coil. There is another coil in part.
Okay, so apparently something exploded in that part of the Rickenbacker, which should be right on top of the Von Braun, so we should see that instead of empty space. But anyway, what is Meson? And look, I'm no scientist. I'm not even that hardcore into sci-fi. But if anyone can tell me what a Meson accelerator is, I'd gladly learn. Because I have no idea how it would explode a perfectly square-shaped hole into the bottom of a spaceship. Anyway, those bridges over there, I've actually discovered that if you have enough speed boosts and speed stat high enough, you can actually run and jump to both of those, as long as you don't mess up and die. Anyway, sorry, it's Rickenbackers